Hi there, I'm back with a new video. This is the continuation of the fundamental rights video which I had posted few days back. Today, let's examine right to freedom. Before we go any further, if you had not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel to be connected with me in the future videos too. Also, like the video if you feel that the content was good. So let's move on to our topic. Freedom in general sense means the power or right to act, speak or think as one wants. It is also a state of not being imprisoned or enslaved. In the part 3 of the Indian Constitution, Article 19 to 22 deals with the right to freedom. Article 19 guarantees the following 6 rights to all its citizens. Number 1 is the freedom of speech and expression. It implies that every citizen has the right to express his or her views, opinions, beliefs and convictions freely by word of mouth, writing, printing, picturing or in any other manner. Number 2 is the freedom of assembly or the freedom to assemble peacefully without arms. It includes the right to hold public meetings, demonstrations and take out processions. This freedom can be exercised only on public land and the assembly must be peaceful and unarmed. The third one is right to form associations or unions or cooperative societies. It includes the right to form political parties, companies, partnership firms, societies, clubs, organizations, trade unions or any body of persons. The fourth one is right to move freely throughout the territory of India. This freedom entitles every citizen to move freely throughout the territory of the country. He or she can move freely from one state to another or from one place to another within a state. This right underlines the idea that India is one unit as far as the citizens are concerned. The fifth one is right to reside and settle in any part of the territory of India. Every citizen has the right to reside and settle in any part of the territory of India. This right is intended to remove internal barriers within the country or between any of its parts. This promotes nationalism and avoids narrow-mindedness. And the sixth right is right to practice any profession or to carry on any occupation, trade or business. All citizens are given the right to practice any profession or to carry on any occupation, trade or business. This right does not include that the right to carry on profession or business or trade or occupation that is immoral or dangerous. Originally, Article 19 contained 7 rights, but the right to acquire, hold and disposal of property was deleted by the 44th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1978. These 6 rights are protected against only state actions and not individuals. The Article 20 is all about protection in respect of conviction for offences. Article 20 guarantees protection against arbitrary and excessive punishment to an accused person, whether citizen or foreigner or legal person like company or corporation. Along with that, it also guarantees no ex post facto law. That means no person shall be convicted of any offence except for the violation of a law in force at that time or subjected to a penalty greater than that prescribed by the law in force. No self-incrimination. That means no person accused of any offence shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. No double jeopardy. That means no person shall be prosecuted and punished for the same offence more than once. Article 20 has the following exceptions. Article 20 is only applicable on the criminal laws, not on civil laws or tax laws. The protection under the Article 20 cannot be claimed in the case of a preventive detention. The protection against double jeopardy is available only in proceedings before a court of law or judicial tribunal. In In other words, it is not available in the proceedings before departmental or administrative authorities as they are not of judicial nature. The protection against self-incrimination extends to both oral evidence and documentary evidence. However, it does not extend to compulsory production of material objects, compulsion to give thumb impression, specimen signature, blood specimens, and compulsory exhibition of body. Article 21 deals with the protection of life and personal liberty. Article 21 declares that no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure established by the law. Article 21 is not merely confined to the animal existence or survival, but it includes within its ambit the right to live with human dignity and all those aspects of life which goes to make a man's life meaningful, complete, and worth living. It is also available not only against the arbitrary executive action but also against arbitrary legislative actions. Article 21A is all about right to education. Article 21A declares that the state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children of the age of 6 to 14 years in such a manner as the state may determine. Thus, this provision makes only elementary education a fundamental right, not higher education or professional education. This provision was added by the 86th Constitution Amendment Act of 2002. In pursuance of Article 21A, the Parliament enacted the Right to Free and Compulsory Education Act of 2009. This act seeks to provide that every child has a right to be provided full-time elementary education of satisfactory and equitable quality in a formal school which satisfies certain essential norms and standards. Article 22 deals with the protection against arrest and detention. Article 22 guarantees protection to persons who are arrested or detained. The first part of Article 22 confers the following rights on a person who is arrested or detained under an ordinary law. Right to be informed of the grounds of arrest. Right to consult and to be defended by a legal practitioner. Right to be produced before a magistrate within 24 hours, including the journey time. Right to be released after 24 hours unless the magistrate authorizes further detention. The second part of the Article 22, it covers the preventive detention, in which it says the detention of a person cannot exceed 3 months unless an advisory board reports sufficient cause for the extension of the detention. The board is to consist of judges of a high court. The grounds of detention should be commuted to the detainee. The detainee should be afforded an opportunity to make a representation against the detention order. The Article 22 do not cover arrests under the orders of a court, civil arrest, arrest on failure to pay income tax, and deportation of an alien, or arrest of enemy alien or person arrested or detained under preventive detention law. Today, we looked into right to freedom, its various provisions and exceptions. I hope you all liked the video. Stay tuned with me till we meet with a new topic, and keep commenting about the video in the comment section. Till then, auf Wiedersehen.